Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Who Should You Choose in NHL 24 Hockey Ultimate Team. If you are new to this video or my channel, this is a video I do for all of my subscribers. All you've got to do is subscribe to my channel, mark your account as public so I can sort and see who's subscribed to my channel, and then leave a comment with the cards that you are trying to decide between, and I will go through them all and give them an answer. A lot of people have been asking me, how do you actually change your subscription to actually show public? I'll walk you guys through that real quick because obviously that is going to allow you to make sure your question is answered. So let's get into that real quick. All right, so what you want to do is at the top right of here, hit on the little icon on the top right to give you a drop down, go to settings, and then you want to choose privacy and then playlist and subscriptions. This little box right here, make sure it's unchecked. Keep all of my subscriptions private. If you have this turned on, your subscriptions will not be visible to others. Manage your subscriptions here. So just make sure that is turned off, and that should allow your comment to show if you are subscribed or not to my channel. So as long as you're subscribed, you should have a little red dot next to your comment, and I will make sure that I answer it in every video. So let's get into today's questions. So we are going to start with Noah St. John. Is it worth buying the 92 flashback Hamilton when I have the 88 dynamic duo Hamilton untradeable and he plays well? My team is pretty good. So I'm not. It depends on your forwards and, well, as well as your defense. My kind of general rule of thumb is your first three lines are going to be your most important. So don't really address your defense until your first two offensive lines are taken care of. Then do your first defensive line, then your third line offense, then your second pairing defense, and then I actually think your third pairing defense is much more important than your fourth line. So depends on where he's playing here, but if he's working out for you, that's fine. I would actually save up and make a more dynamic jump when it comes to a right-handed defenseman. Like save up and get the Bufflin or something like that. Doing that small upgrade, not really going to notice it. So I would keep looking. Next, we've got McIves. Hey, Sleeves, I'm really stuck on finding a goalie. What goalie would you choose to go after? That would be a great pickup. Thanks for answering my question. So if you guys have been watching these videos, I kind of have a few go-to players when it comes to just from my own experience and from what I hear from others. So any of like the big guys, Sogard, Dawes, all of that is fine. But if you don't want to spend a lot on a goaltender, and I wouldn't recommend you do, just go grab the 91 trade deadline Mike Smith. There's actually a team of the week Mike Smith as well. That works fine. He's under 100K. You'll be able to pick him up for cheap, and he's going to do just fine for you because, well, he's done fine for me. Also want to mention, guys, if you have any questions you really want to get answered, you want to get them answered as soon as possible, what I would do is just visit me on Twitch. I'm a full-time Twitch streamer, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Monday to Friday Eastern time. The link is down below. Just give me a follow, or so that you know when I go live, or again, if you're just happen to be free during that time, just jump into my channel. Whether I'm playing MLB, Valorant, or NHL, I'll answer your questions, no problem. Yeah, just come visit me then. That's the fastest way to make sure your question gets answered real time. Next up, we've got Hellman, center for under 350K left-handed. One thing I want to mention, guys, when you make questions like this, give me some, go and look at 350K, centermans that are left-handed, and then give me some options, because what's going to happen here is I don't know if he's playing Xbox or PlayStation, and if I go look on PlayStation, it might not be accurate. Also, just takes me a lot longer. So just keep that in mind going forward. If you have a price range question, just give me some options, and it's going to be a lot easier. So, in this one, who I would go with is the team of the season, Julius Nattinen. He's fantastic, 6'2", 99 faceoff, 99 skating, and, basically 99 shooting as well. He would be the card that I would go for. Luke Como, hey man, love the content. It has really helped me improve my skills. Thanks, man. I'm glad that it helped. I've roughly 100K coins, and I'm looking for some upgrades on my team. I took a break in the middle of the year, so my team is lacking despite playing in the top divisions, and now I can't keep up with the top-end teams. Thanks in advance for your help. I really appreciate it. Stay safe. Sleeves, you as well, my man. So let's quickly look through this guy's team. He's got 94, Lafleur, McDavid, and Sakic. First line, then he's got Hyman, 87, Crosby, Kucherov, Ovi, Matthews, Hall, Nichols, Bergeron, O'Ree. On defense, Barry, Gross, Hamilton, Iafrate, Carlson, Hedman, then Rittich, and Demko. So he's okay in net. Really needs to address the first line. McDavid is fine, even at the base, because his speed is okay, but you really need to find a first line center for roughly 100K coins. So So you've got a couple options, but the one that I would recommend is the 90 overall Kevin Hayes. You can get either his trade deadline one or the Spit and Chicklets one. It really doesn't matter. But that's the card I would go after first, just because you really need someone to help you at center. You need a big guy. That allows you to drop McDavid down, Crosby down, and then Bergeron you can get rid of as 84 overall and under. Obviously very, very tough at this stage of the game. But that's who I would go after first. You want to make sure you attack your first two lines, then your first defensive pairing, then your third line, then your second defensive pairing, then your third defensive pairing, then your fourth line. From, I have no idea, Equistore. Whom can you recommend for left wing, preferably left-handed? Unfortunately, man, I gotta know the price range. I have no idea. That's just a very, very broad question. If you're looking for a left wing, left-handed player, Brady Tkachuk, the Nikita Kucherov, Jaromir Jagr, the 97. Anthony Kapp from 2 days ago, 94 Joe Thornton, or the 93 Anisimov. That's tough, but I would go with the 93 Anisimov. From David Schenker, best Mike Smith card or best Markstrom card? Best Markstrom card by far. There's a 96 version, I believe. He's 100%, in my opinion, the best goaltender in NHL 20. Mike Smith, best value. Also, who would win in a fight, Sirius or Callahan? Well, they fight all the time, and Callahan is the little brother. He beats him up quite a bit. From Connor, hope you're having a splendid day. Thanks, man. 94 flashback Joe Thornton, or the 94 Nations of Hockey, Mikko Koivu. For this one, I would go with the 94 Mikko Koivu, just a little bit faster. They're roughly the same size, but I would go Mikko Koivu on that one. This one comes from Clay Whittington. Yes, Capo Caco. Where do I upgrade my team? All right. Solani, Gretzky, Matthews, Forsberg, Zetterberg, Caco, Besser, Messier, Durant, Carter, Goodrow, Dadonov, and then Jones, Sergachev, Carlson, Werenski, and Addison, and Yandel, 93 Rolls, and Hidden Gem. Okay. My third switches with the 89 Fox, untradeable, both very fast players, and I like to have at least one small, fast defenseman. Do I upgrade the Messier? I have just under 100K in the bank. Who do I try and snag for third right wing in the near future? Say around 92 overall. Okay, well, just by looking at your team here, I would probably upgrade the Zetterberg first if you can afford it. Now, if you can't, then the Messier being upgraded is fine as well. Although, yeah, that'd probably be better. I would go Zetterberg upgrade first if you can afford it, then the Messier. As far as third line right wing, around 92 overall, I would look for the team of the week 93 overall James Van Riemsdyk. Probably your best option. It might be a little expensive, but that would be a really good upgrade for you. Evan Clark also wanted to say that I pulled the 90 Prober and absolutely love him. With SP's active, he's a monster. Like I said, last year he was one of my favorite cards, so I could see that. FKJ Cam, I love your content and your cats. Thanks, man. I don't really have any specific question. I just want to ask. Make another video of the best cards for each position. You're the best, man. I'm going to do that this week, guys. Hello, Pazzi. Hey, so I sold my 92 Carlo and had extra coins for the 95 team of the week. Burns, he's massive, so now I need the 92. Hedman out. He's slow. This is my team. Okay. 94 or 99 Lemieux, Kopitar, Rantanen. That's probably one of the best first lines you can have in the game currently. Ovi, Crosby, Malkin, Pasta, Hurdle, Cooch, Fireberg, Sean Monahan, 92 JVR. Yeah, Hedman is probably who you want to upgrade for sure. As far as left-handed goes that you could do, I mean, it all depends on the amount of coins you've got. But someone like the Nations of Hockey 95 overall Alexander Edler, that'd be probably someone you'd want to focus on. This one comes from Isaiah Ilau. What are the three best forwards and two best defensemen in NHL 20 off of their build, not overall? Okay, this is kind of a vague question because, again, it's going to come down to how you play the game, but I'm going to assume that you play, the meta of NHL 20, which is basically just big, time on attack oriented, you hold on to the puck. Off the top of my head, the three best forwards would probably be the 99 Kopitar with either, we'll go Ovechkin for the right-handed winger and then Rantanen for the left-handed winger. On defense, it would be the Max Brent Burns. For right defense, on left defense, it would be the team of the season Hedman or the 97 Icon Pronger. From Jack Laser, is the 96 Shanahan worth $450K? I have him. I don't notice him a ton, but my team's kind of stacked, so it's hard for me to notice players because they're all just roughly the same. For $450K, I would probably look elsewhere. Stephen Peggs, thanks, man. Ended up selling some players and got both the Bergie and Getz. So I have the 94 Gaborik on my third line, an untradeable team of the week's fetch on the fourth. Should I sell Gaborik for a 95 plus for $450K? Yes, because even when his card came out, it just seemed a little underwhelming. Not just from my point of view, but a lot of players, the 95 Gaborik just didn't sit all that well. Honestly, the All-Star Tomas Hertl played almost better than him. So I would definitely sell him for $450K and look for an upgrade. You can get someone better. Paul Gravakis, first year playing, and your videos have helped a ton. Thanks. Who would you upgrade next, Lindstrom or Larry Robinson? 95 overall team, but best D guys is the 93 Seabrook, Hawks fan. Okay, already upgraded Gretzky, but holding off Mara to upgrade defense first. Who would you upgrade next, Lindstrom or Larry Robinson? I would do Lindstrom. Both are okay, but I would do Lidstrom first for sure. If you can sell Larry Robinson, I'd probably sell him, to be honest with you. And then I would do upgrade Mario. Upgrading Mario would have been more important than Gretzky just because of how they play this year, but then I would go Mario after you do Lidstrom. Emil Taylor, hey Sleeves, love your vids and the streams. Your GWC watch party was so fun. I'm glad you had fun there. I have a pretty stacked team, but I have a 91 Zibanejad on my fourth line. All my other forwards are 95 plus. Should I sell my 97 team of the season Markstrom and get a cheaper goalie and use the rest of the money to replace Zibanejad? Absolutely not, because fourth line is very, very underused in Hockey Ultimate Team. It's your last thing you should worry about, and that goaltender is probably the best in this game. So for the rest of the game, so just hold off. Horace Silver, hey, no sleeves. So I sold my Pedersen for good value, upgraded the third line center, and picked up Zaka, 2 goals in his debut. There we go. And Kessel. You were so right about Anisimov and Zaka. Come on. I told you guys. Very underrated. Was going to pick up 94 Lee or save another week for the 94 Philip Forsberg. But for the same price, I was able to pick up Zaka and Kessel. Weaker on the bottom 2 lines, but proud that I built this team after only 2 months of playing. I'm guessing I should improve the third D pairing next. So let's take a look. We've got 95 Ryan, Getzlab, and Zaka. Great. 90 Kessel, 99 Kopitar, Domi, Line Anisimov, Saad, Jones, Riesner, Raffle, with Hamilton, Edler, Ekblad, Sergachev, Kessel, Carlson, and Fleury. Okay. You definitely need to upgrade this bottom pairing for sure. Yeah, that definitely needs to be your next thing, and then upgrading your third line. Line A is good for your third line, but he's the 89. Anything that 89 is a little bit slow, and he'll play slower. So I would definitely upgrade him afterwards. From Tim Jones, hey man, wondering who I should choose between Gold Icon Coffee and Gold Icon Lindstrom. Also, who should I go with? Team of the season Kachuk or Team of the season Huberdeau up front? Okay, so the Icon Coffee of Lidstrom, I would go Coffee. He's one of the best offensive defensemen in this game, even though he's only 6 foot. As for the Team of the Season Kachuk or Team of the Season Huberdeau up front, go with Huberdeau, man. He just does not get a lot of love. They're very similar. I would go Huberdeau. Jacob Hernandez, NXT or AEW? Ooh. That's tough because NXT is run by Triple H and it's actually very, very good. But I would go AEW over NXT just because their product has been fantastic so far. Ethan Huxman, hey, Sleeves, just pulled the 91 McDavid team of the week. Highest forwards right now, the 92 playoff predictor Shirelli, Beast, 92 Bowen, 91 Primetime Stone, 90 Perry, Shen. Should I sell McDavid? He's going for about $156K. If so, who should I invest in and have around $200K to snag someone? I would definitely sell the 91 team of the week McDavid. He just doesn't do enough unless you have his 99 card. He's worth more of the coins for you than having the 91 on your team. If you have around $200K, Pavel Zacha or Artem Anisimov from Nations of Hockey. Nick NYG, I have 1.2 million coins, and my lowest player is a 90. Any player suggestions? Again, this is super vague, but I would make sure that you have the 99 Ovechkin, the 99 Kopitar, and 98 Rantanen. If you don't have one of those three, go get them. Evan Hayter, I just pulled the 93 Ullman. He's a good card. I have a 91 overall team. I also have 125K in the bank. My team is as follows. All right, 91 McMichael, Lemieux, Mikheyev. Okay. All right, so you have 125K in the bank. This is a situation in which the Artem Anisimov, the Nations of Hockey card, would really help you because he would bump Sutter to the third line, which would be very, very good for you. Next up, we've got 3 Arc Ba. I have an untradeable Silver Larry Robinson and 95 All-Star Lemieux. Build the 97 Robinson or the 99 Lemieux. Lemieux is already a stud. Is he that much better at 99? It's going to depend on your team. If you have a very stacked team, or if Larry Robinson would be your first-line defenseman, I would go with Larry Robinson, although the 99 Lemieux is one of the best right-handed cards in the game, so depends on your team. Cody Thomas, should I upgrade Zetterberg? I have 99 Mario, first-line Sakic. Second line, wouldn't mind selling him for Bufflin. I would upgrade the Zetterberg because... no, I would upgrade Zetterberg, yes, if you have him. Jack Thibodeau, hey man, 93 JVR, 93 Anisimov, center is not necessary. I would go 90. I would go 93 JVR. Paranoid Kid Ace Sleeves. If you had unlimited coins, I could only buy one forward in the game. Which card would it be and why? Thinking of saving my coins for 99 overall. Worth it. Thanks for the content. Man, I appreciate it. If I could have any card in the game, honestly, my favorite card in all of NHL 20 is the Fantasy Hockey Brady Tkachuk. A, because it's super rare. I held on to him, and I got him the last day that you could. And he is one of the best cards that I've used in the entire game. But if you can't get him because he is stupid rare, I would go with the 99 Ovi for sure. He's definitely worth it. He's one of, if not the best right-handed winger card in the game. The only other player that would be comparable would be the Nations of Hockey Kovalchuk. Brian Baker, who do I upgrade first? 88 Solani to 97 or 95 Lemieux to 99? Okay, edit. You answer that question first. Gaming and darts. Hey, Sleeves, I need some advice. Should I keep or get rid of Marner? If so, who should I get? If you can get rid of that Marner and you have enough coins, like the Kovalchuk would be a really good upgrade, but I don't know how many other coins you've got because he would give you a first-line right winger. It's right winger. If you can get him, I would try and get the Kovalchuk or a 96 overall Ovechkin if you can. That would be better than Marner. 90 of Fenisenkov or the 91 Carter, specifically as a winger. I have 4 centers better than Carter. Man, the Carter has been a really good bid. I'll go with Fenisenkov in this one. So it comes from Hellman as well. 92 playoff predictor Carlo or the 92 Carlson. I would actually go Carlo in this situation. The only Larson, thanks for answering my last question. 1 weekend of playing NHL 20, Hut now. Team is 89 overall. That's pretty good, man. What should I do with the icons? I have 3 at the moment. Was thinking of going for 88s. 2 Stanley Cup rewards. Do I wait until the end of the 99 or open them sooner with those? Okay, I don't really understand the second part of that question, but what should I do with icons? I would, if you pack any that are low, I would sell them unless they are someone that you're going to upgrade. So if you get the McInnes or something like that, I would just sell. But if you do pack someone that's good, let's say the Gartner or Pronger specifically, that'd be fantastic. Was thinking of going for 88s. So I would not invest in buying icons. If you have untradeable icon collectibles, okay, maybe. But if they're tradable, sell them immediately because you're not going to get enough to really make the high ones, so I would just sell them just because you started so late. Stanley Cup rewards, do I open at the end for the 99 or open them sooner, something sooner? So I'm assuming you're talking about with packs. I mean, I would open them whenever you get them if you want, because they are the master set players are going to be around forever, a couple weeks, so I would open them whenever. All right, guys, so that is going to do it for today's episode. Again, make sure you have the public thing turned on. That way I can see if you're public and I can answer. Make sure your question is 100% answered. Sorry for anyone that I didn't get to. Again, this is just the most effective way for me to do these videos. And again, if you have a question, guys, just jump in my Twitch chat, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., full-time job. And you can answer, I'll answer whatever you want. I've had a lot of people recently from these videos coming to my Twitch chat, and I'll answer right away. So I hope I see you guys this week. If not, I will see you in the next video. Have a good one, guys.